Did we say April 1st was the last episode? April Fools. Protectorate Productions Comedy Showcase. Here we go. Bells in the Bat Free, John Bell's show, can be found at thebatfree.com, on the Mutual Audio Network, and finer podcast sites.
So, Arnie, are we, in some kind of trouble or something?
I don't see what kind of trouble we could be in, Mr. Bell.
Hey, a Sunday driver wanted to watch where I'm going.
We may be in trouble, Mr. Bell.
Oh, there's a guy getting out of the car. He's pretty big. He's heading this way.
Is this Bells in the Bat Free?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Loudmouth in parking lot run into back of my car.
Oh, so there's been a collision.
Niet, there is no collusion.
Collision?
This has not been proven.
Didn't you just say you were involved in a trunk collision?
There is no Trump collusion.
Are you serious?
I am not serious. I am Russia's.
What?
We have nothing to do with Syria.
Look, besides the collision...
No collusion.
Whatever. Why are you here?
In last episode of your podcast thing, supposed Russian spy made derogatory remarks about Russia and the great President Putin.
And you are here to give your side of the story.
Niet.
Niet?
Niet. I bring person who is to give our side of story.
Ah, some Putin toady, I suppose.
No Putin toady.
No toady.
Putin.
Putin. Putin?
Da.
You mean President Putin is in our parking lot?
Da.
Well, why didn't he come on in?
He is exchanging insurance information with buffoon that run into car.
Sorry for the buffoon.
James Kennison over at nlcast.com.
Here come the clowns.
I'd like to introduce myself properly. As I've said, I'm JoJo, the Christian Clown, and I've been doing Christian Clowning ministry for about 5 years now, and it's had its ups and downs, but God has always provided. What I do is I feel like, clowning, regular clowning is full of so many evil things that we require an alternative. And though at first glance I may look like a regular Christian clown, I paint a small cross on the side of my face, and that makes all the difference. When kids see me slip on a banana peel and bonk my head on the floor so hard, oh, they laugh and laugh, but they see that small cross, and they know I've hurt myself for the glory of God. I think it convicts them when they realize that they're laughing at the pain of one of God's anointed. I think the convicting power comes upon them, and they immediately begin to sober up a little bit. And, I don't care if it's your birthday or not, Timmy. You do not touch God's anointed. Okay? Because, Timmy, it could be your last birthday, and your next birthday could be spent in front of judgment.
In this next bit, along with myself, you have two returning characters and the actors that portrayed them. Jerry Kokich is reprising his role of Sham Spade, and John Steinklauber is once again Judd Whopper.
Take a breather. I'd like to tell you about the strange tale of one Bradley Arcosian. We struggled hard to capture him. I even sent him a telegram urging him to stop his madness. But all was for naught. That is, till we caught him.
This is Jadith Fates from Crazy County Courthouse. We are about to witness the trial of Bradley Arcosian. This villainous mastermind has evaded authorities for decades, but this time, it seems, he will not escape justice. You've heard the charges. Arcosian, how do you plead? Well, sir, that's a bit complicated. You best not waste this court's time, Arcosian. How do you plead? Did you do it or not? I did it, sure. Let the record show that the defendant pleads guilty. I sentence you to... Wait! I don't plead guilty. You just admitted to doing it, son. How can you not be pleading guilty? I did it, yes. But I identify as an innocent man. Order! Order! I will have order in my court here. Order! I have come to a decision. You have already admitted to the deed, so a trial would be a waste of the court's time. However, seeing as you identify as innocent, there's nothing I can do but dismiss the case. Ladies and gentlemen, this decision is unprecedented. Bradley Arcosian did the deed, admitted to doing it, but still evades the penalty. I can't believe it. This is a sham. This is a mockery of justice. I did it, but I identify as innocent. Arcosian has still been committing crimes. The judge is about to render his verdict. Due to these extenuating circumstances, I have to dismiss the case. But I identify as innocent. Case dismissed. I'm gonna have to dismiss this one.
We had all but given up hope when...
While I don't hold hope for justice, Bradley Arcosian is once again facing trial. I identify as innocent, Your Honor.
I hear you loud and clear, sir. I really do. I just have one problem with this whole thing. You may identify as innocent, but you act like a guilty man. Trial is scheduled for a week from Thursday.
Finally, a judge that realizes self-identifications don't always reflect reality.
If you identify as Christian, but you act like the world, which are you?
Well, guys, we'll be right back after a word from someone else that we actually think you might enjoy other than us. I love my computers. Matter of fact, I have 2 of them. And that's not counting all the phones and tablets and whatever else that happens to be smart, as they call it, in my home. I love playing games, creating stories to share, and occasionally even doing a tiny bit of artwork. However, there's a lot about computers that is way over my head. I don't understand installer files. How could one single file install so many onto my computer? I don't understand RAM, or even how the hard drives in my system do what they do. I don't understand any of these things, but they all still work. Someone understood it enough to put it all together. Like computers, there's much about God we don't understand. How can God be one and yet have 3 distinct persons? How can God, after seeing all my sin, still offer the grace of Christ? Why does God even love me? I just don't understand. But that's okay. He does. Countering today's culture in our quest for truth, this is Nathan Caldwell for Countershot. Find all we have to offer at the Life Truth Network by going to life-truth.com. Here's something you may have heard before, but it's worth repeating.
I'd like an Arnold Palmer, please.
Ah, you wimpy man. Go ahead. Order your Arnold Palmer. Huh. But then, try Arnold Schwarzenegger. You'll be back.
This is not a real product and is not actually endorsed by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I didn't use any deodorant yesterday. Don't think I need any today. Why? Because I use Mickum. Mickum is the strongest deodorant known to man. It's not an antiperspirant. Mickum allows you to sweat all your body wants. What Mickum does is release a scent so strong that it keeps the nose of you and those around you from smelling anything or anyone. So, thus the statement. Aren't you glad you use Mickum? Isn't it great that it takes care of you and those around you? Mickum. Buy 1 pack. It's all you'll ever need. And here's this week's Old Time Radio Moment, brought to you by the Retro Radio Podcast and Keith Helsley.
Come in. Mr. Durante, the British Embassy has requested me to instruct you concerning protocol at the wedding of Princess Elizabeth. You are attending, aren't you?
Yes, if the cleaners return my knickers in time.
Very well, then. Here's the procedure you are to follow. During the ceremony, you are to stand 2 paces to the left of the Duke of Gloucester, provided Lady Ashley does not attend. In which event, you curtsy to the Marchioness of Sussex, bow to the Duke of Essex, kiss the hand of the Countess of Middlesex, and retreat 2 paces to the left of Lord Lonsbury of Worcestershire. Unless Lady Stanhope is standing beside Lord Denning, in which case you recognize rank and fall back 4 paces to the rear of the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Are there any questions?
Yes, one question. If I bring hard-boiled eggs in my lunchbox, will Britain supply the salt?
I bid you good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Jimmy, are you serious about going to the wedding of Elizabeth and Philip?
Are you Josh and Howard? Why, I've already sent the wedding gift. It's a dozen towel marked His Highness, Her Highness, and RDB.
RDB? What does that mean?
Rub, don't blot. I also sent the prince a personal gift for foggy days. A monocle with a windshield wiper on it.
Have a good day, and remember, laughter, it's a really good medicine. Be sure to go to bit.ly/funnycommunity to join our funny community. Comment on episodes and who knows what else. That's bit.ly/funnycommunity.